Hello, I'm Battalion Chief J.D. Johnson, a 19-year career firefighter with Corpus Christi Fire Department. Today I'm going to share my lessons learned from a mutual aid fire that injured 4 firefighters, including myself. Firefighting is a dangerous job, and we know there are risks involved. For most of you, these lessons are not new, but I hope they serve as a reminder and prevent at least one future injury.
On August 9th, around 2 a.m., I responded to a mutual aid call from Robstown. It was a large commercial building fire heavily involved. There were 3 different departments on scene in various locations around the building. Shortly after my arrival, during my initial assessment, we had a partial roof collapse that forced flame through a doorway about 20 feet. 4 firefighters were injured. 3 had minor burns that were treated on scene. I, however, was not bunkered out and suffered 2nd and 3rd degree burns to my face and arms. There are no good excuses when it comes to firefighter injuries, but there are things I would recommend to make this job safer. Refrain from becoming complacent, no matter how many years you've been doing this job successfully. Use close calls like this as a reminder of how dangerous this job is. Full PPE is a must, even when beyond the collapse zone. Stay situationally aware and be mindful of openings and doorways. Become familiar with departments outside of those you usually respond with. Good communication must be maintained with all departments on the fire ground. Prior to an incident, work out any radio, channel, group, or frequency issues. If there are any parameters that are different on a response, use that as your clue to use extra caution and not treat it as a typical surround and drown. Remember, it won't be typical if you have a new player in the game. A stationary command post is a must, especially when requesting mutual aid. Mistakes on the fire ground may have long-lasting effects that also impact family members and loved ones. It has been 8 months since the injury, and I still have not returned to full duty. Many of these lessons seem to be common on fireground injury reports, and yet they seem to be repeated. I am grateful to be in this career and proud to be part of this brotherhood. Thank you for the support you have given me and my family. Work hard, train hard, but most of all, be safe.